माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदा नंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण जी।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिवार जाचार्य स्तोत्रा सता शीश में चरणारविंदा इसी भक्ति सिद्धांत शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम
जय
विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिवार जाचार्य स्तोत्रा सता शीश में चरणारविंदा इसी भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोसाई महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामचार्य शिल हरदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय। द्वारका धाम की जय। मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Namaste Radha Krishna Prasad. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to today's Bhagavatam class. ISKCON Eldoret. I think current time is 8 p.m. there. My name is Chandra Das. I seek all your blessings so that I can share something today. Hare Krishna. Can you give me sharing option? I'll open the verse. Hare Krishna. Can I get the sharing option, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, pranam. I will just do that.
Yeah. Welcome, Mataji.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Prabhuji, you are able to share now.
सवै विश्वासृजं गर्भो देवा कर्मात्मा शक्तिमान् विभावा ज आत्मनात्मानम् एकादा दशदा त्रिदा सह that why certainly Vishwasrajam of the gigantic Virat Roop Garbha, total energy, Deva, living energy, Karma, activity of life, Atma, self, Saktiman, full with potencies, Vida Bhaja, divided, Atmana, by himself, Atmanam, himself, Ekada, in oneness, Dashada, in 10, Trida, and in 3. Translation: the total energy of the Mahatattva in the form of gigantic Virat Rupa divided himself by himself into the consciousness of the living entities, the life of activity and the self-identification, which are subdivided into 1, 10 and 3 respectively. Anybody like to read purport?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, yes, I can read it.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Consciousness is the sign of the living entity or the soul. The existence of the soul is manifest in the form of consciousness called Jnana Shakti. The total consciousness is that of the gigantic Virat Rupa, and the same consciousness is exhibited in individual persons. The activity of consciousness is performed through the air of life, which is of 10 divisions. The airs of life are called prana, apana, udana. Make it a bit bigger.
Vyana, Samana,
Prana, sama. Prana, apana, udana, vyana, and samana, and are also differently qualified as naga, kurma,
Karkara.
kirkara, devadatta, and dhananjaya. The consciousness of the soul becomes polluted by the material atmosphere. Various activities are exhibited in the false ego of bodily identification. These various activities are described in Bhagavad Gita 2.41 as Bahushaka. Bahushaka hi anantas cha buddhayo Vyavyasayinam. The conditioned soul is bewildered into various activities for want of pure consciousness. In pure consciousness, the activity is one. The consciousness of the individual soul becomes one with the supreme consciousness when there is complete synthesis between the two. Do you like me to continue or shall I stop here?
Yes, Mataji, you can read.
Does anyone else want to read? Prabhuji, can I, because I'm reading from my mobile, is it possible to make it slightly bigger?
Bigger. I think this is the full screen. I will still try. Yeah.
Yeah, this. A monist believes that there is only one consciousness, whereas the sattvatas or the devotees believe that although there is undoubtedly one consciousness, there are one because there is agreement. The individual consciousness is advised to dovetail with the supreme consciousness as instructed by the Lord in Bhagavad Gita 18.66. Sarvadharman Parityajan Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. The individual consciousness, Arjuna, is advised to dovetail with the Supreme Consciousness and thus maintain his conscious purity. It is foolish to try to stop the activities of consciousness, but they can be purified when they are dovetailed with the Supreme. This consciousness is divided into three modes of self-identification according to the proportion of purity. Adhyatmika, or self-identification with the body and mind. Adibhautika, or self-identification with the material products. And Adidaivika, or self-identification as a servant of the Lord. Of the three, Advaitika, self-identification, is the beginning of purity of consciousness in pursuance of the desire of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Mamaji. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा गदामयं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुक्तापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णव्यांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवादुतं परिजनासहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुति देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः वाचा पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So once again, welcome all and thank you very much to Dennis Prabhu and Kritika Mataji for giving me opportunity again to speak. Let's go through some points in the shloka. The consciousness of this Lord in the form of Virat Rupa divided himself by himself into the consciousness of the living entities, the life of activity, and the self-identification, which are subdivided into 1, 10, and again 3 respectively. Now, why the Lord is doing all these things? He's creating the universe, then again the Virat Rupa, then from universe again dividing into 1, dividing into 10, then again 3. Why he's doing all the efforts? Just because we should go back home, back to Godhead, just for us, just for our desires. He is independent, he don't need anything, but he is doing everything just because of us. The existence of the soul is manifest in the form of consciousness is called Jnana Shakti. Now this point, we have 10 types of air in our body. Because of that air, we can do all the activities. We are moving our hands, we are doing any activity. This is only because these 10 types of air are present in our body. These are the primary airs, prana, apana, udana, vyana, samana, and these are the secondary air. And the other point, this one. The consciousness is divided into 3 modes of self-identification according to the proportion of purity. Adhyatmika. Adhyatmika is also the trouble, the disease which we get from our self, our body, like fever, headache. These are the Adhyatmika. But Identification as per consciousness is identification with the body and mind is called Adhyatmika. Second is Adi Bhautika or self-identification with the material products. The problems which we face from the people around us is called Adi Bhautika or the self-identification when we identify ourselves with material products, and Adi Devika or self-identification as the servant of the Lord. Of the three, Adi Devika self-identification is the beginning of purity of consciousness in pursuance of the desire of the Lord. Now, this Adi Daivika is a beginning stage. Now we have to understand at what stage are we? Are we at this stage self-identification with the body and mind? So the consciousness, purity of consciousness, I will relate one verse related to this. Srimad Bhagavatam 4:3-23. Satvam vishuddham vasudeva sadvitam yadiyate tatra puman aparvita satvena tasmin bhagavan vasudevo hai adokshaja me manasa vidiyate. I am always, the translation of this verse is, I am always engaged in offering obeisances to Lord Vasudeva in pure Krishna consciousness. Now, this Lord Shiva is telling to Sati, Krishna consciousness is always pure consciousness, in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Vasudeva, is revealed without any covering. So, first point we came to know the pure Krishna consciousness is pure consciousness. The Supreme Personality of Lord is revealed to us without any covering. To get on the level of pure consciousness means to see everywhere there is a Lord. Now, I like to ask you, what stops us in our day-to-day life to see everywhere there is Krishna? What are the things that are restricting us to see? Any one of you like to try? Pure Krishna consciousness can be built when we see everywhere Krishna. We feel for Krishna all the time.
Our false ego.
Yes, Mataji, false ego.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, and also our forgetfulness. We forget God, like that He is there, and
Yeah,
Maya is covering us.
we forget because we have attachment with the body.
Yes, Prabhuji.
We are at the stage one, we have attachment with the body. Sometimes we have pain and all, we feel we had that feeling because we have attachment with that body. We can see the example of His Holiness, my Guru Maharaj, Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. The level, pure soul, what if we see from material point of view, what pain he goes through, still he is preaching. I saw a recent video. He was in ICU and he was preaching in ICU. He was giving chanting bags, Bhagavad Gita, the counter to the nurse and preaching. So that's the pure consciousness. I like to share the slide. Let's see how to see Krishna everywhere. First, I will get the essence of this verse. The essence of 367 Bhagavatam is that our individual consciousness is a fragmented part of the universal divine consciousness. The verse explains how this total energy divides itself into the consciousness and the life force of every living being. The main takeaway in is that while our consciousness is divine in nature, it becomes contaminated by the false identification. as Mataji said, false ego, with the material body and its temporary products. The path to purity and spiritual realization lies in transcending this false ego and understanding our true identity as an eternal part of Supreme Lord, thereby seeing Him in everything and everyone. Now, how can we train ourselves in daily life to see Krishna everywhere? If you all can just take a moment to consider your own spiritual practice in daily awareness, how can we train ourselves in daily life to see Krishna everywhere? Anyone like to answer?
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. After reading Bhagavad Gita, we all know that He is present everywhere, even in water. When we taste water, He is there. He is the taste of the water. He is the air. He is present everywhere. And if we always, the moment we drink water, the taste itself, then we remember that, oh, Krishna is the taste. So that way we can constantly try to remember Him, Prabhuji, in each and everything what we do.
Yes, Mataji. Actually, in 11th chapter, many things written that I am this from this, I am this from this, as the taste from the water. So, even as I discussed earlier, in second chapter, it is written, we are not the body, we are the soul. But these things we read from Bhagavad Gita, but we should actually realize in our life. But while drinking water, every time we remember Krishna? While seeing the sunrise, moon, okay, sun rays are coming from the sun. Okay, do we really remember Krishna at that time? Drinking water, do we remember? Or other things, other activities like mentioned in the 11th chapter. We have to ask ourselves, do we actually remember Krishna at that time whole day? Let's see my points which I have mentioned. I'll open it. The first major point is chant attentively. The holy name cleanses the heart's mirror, allowing us to perceive Krishna's presence with increasing clarity. Now, when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, what purifies us is not chanting. Purifies us is hearing what we hear. So we have to ask ourselves, I chant 16 rounds. Out of that, how many times I attentively hear that chanting? So we have to practice on it, whatever we are. Srila Prabhupada said, once one disciple asked Srila Prabhupada that my mind is distracting too much while chanting. What should I do? Srila Prabhupada said, what is the work of mind? You just have to chant and have to hear. That's it. There is no work of mind. So we have to practice that we should hear what we are chanting. Second point is see nature as is energy. As I think Chandi Mataji mentioned, recognize the sun's warmth, flowing water, fresh air, and moon's glow as direct manifestations of his divine energy. We have to remember when we see all these things that Krishna is here, Krishna is everywhere. Honor prasada. We do every time we offer food and we then honor prasada. Have you ever imagined when we are honoring prasada, when at the time when we are most hungry, at that time suddenly we get prasad and we honor it for 20 minutes. Just try to recollect in that 20 minutes how much time you were distracted. The result will be no distraction, because when after hungry, when we are eating, whole 20 minutes or whole 15 minutes we are totally focused on how we are eating, and we are finishing it quickly because the hunger is there. So that hunger which is there for prasadam, when we are hungry very much, that hunger we should have for chanting, for listening to what Krishna is saying. Remember that every meal is Krishna's mercy, sanctified through devotional offering and grateful acceptance. Other points are: respect all beings. Every soul is a part of Him. Honor this truth in our interactions with all living entities. So we have to respect everyone. Sometimes there are some issues, we don't like someone, we like someone. It's okay, but we have to develop that level that we should respect everyone, even if we like or don't like, because we have to consider that in everyone there is super soul. Krishna is residing everywhere. Practicing gratitude. See every situation as a divine arrangement designed for our spiritual growth and purification. Sometimes there are ups and downs in our life, but we have to see every situation as His mercy. Whatever He does, whatever happens, it happens as our karma. We have to accept it. We do worship, we don't get rid of our problems. That's not a purpose to get rid of the problems. We get strength to fight with the problems. We get courage to fight with the situations. The problems are not resolved. We get stronger. Krishna makes us stronger. Serve others. So serving specially means selfless service. We should not expect anything while we are doing or serving someone. Selfless service dissolves ego and reveals His presence in every act of love. And associate with devotees. This I think everybody is aware of. Saints and devotees naturally reflect Krishna's qualities, helping us to see Him more clearly. We see whole Bhagavatam is full of example of association of devotees and the conversion to become pure souls just with the association of devotees. Developing chanting is association of devotees can happen. Some supporting verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam 1:2:17, Krishna reveals himself in the heart of sincere hearer. 2:2:13, the yogi sees the Lord both within and outside everything. Srimad Bhagavatam 3:29, 21, 22. Equal vision recognizes the super soul present in all beings. 11:2:45, the highest devotee receives Krishna everywhere. This is the point. The highest devotee perceives Krishna everywhere. Srila Prahlad Maharaj example, the Lord dwells in everyone's heart like fire in wood. Some examples. Prahlad Maharaj, when Bhakt Prahlad boldly declared Krishna's omnipresence, Lord Narasimhadeva burst forth from the pillar, proving the truth of his devotees' faith. Eternal lesson from this: never doubt Krishna's all-pervading presence. He manifests wherever his devotee has complete faith. Vidura inquiry. How does the Lord pervade creation? What is the nature of his presence in matter and spirit? Maitreya's reflection. The sage explained how Krishna's consciousness animates every element of creation from subtle to gross. And the point is timeless wisdom. A devotee's sincere questions unlock divine knowledge, revealing God's presence in action, in creation. The third example, Sudama, Brahmana. Sudama saw Krishna's true greatness not in royal splendor, but in his friend's genuine affection and unchanging love. Divine vision emerges through love, not philosophical analysis. The Lord reveals himself to those who approach with pure hearts. So, we have to make our heart pure. We have to gradually practice to make our heart pure so that Krishna can sit in our heart. Other side, you can also see Krishna, when Sudama came, Krishna made him sit, washed his feet. And then when in Mahabharata Narad Muni came, he respected him, welcomed him, Krishna welcomed him, made him sit, washed his feet. So this all things shows that Krishna is everywhere. He's seeing everywhere as a super soul inside. Purify the heart through chanting, service, and devotee association. See clearly, consciousness everywhere reveals Krishna everywhere. Find him like Gopakumara, we discover he was always here. Gopakumara pastime is coming in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, written by Sanatan Goswami. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, when Gopakumara was telling his story to a Brahman, Gopakumara first went to, while he was playing with other boys in Vrindavana, he came across one Brahmana. So Brahmana gave him one mantra and asked him to chant. He gave him initiation. So that was Gopal mantra. So he started chanting. He was staying in Vrindavana. He enjoyed chanting. He got bliss in that chanting. So once he got that mantra, the Brahmana went away immediately after giving him the mantra. So he was so enjoying in chanting the mantra, he was enthusiastic to see Krishna. Where should I see Krishna? He left everything, he left Vrindavana and went outside. He came across Ganges. There he came across some Brahmanas who were doing Shaligram Shila. So he saw them worshipping Shaligram Shila. So he asked them, the Brahmana introduced that I'm worshipping. He was a poor Brahmana. So he was enjoying. He really liked the way the Brahmana was worshipping. So Gopakumara thought, here is Krishna. So he sat down, he stayed with him. He also worshipped. But at the end of the day, what that Brahman do? Took the Shaligram Shila and packed in the bag and went to sleep. So Gopamara said, what is this? This is the Lord of the universe and you are just putting in the box. So Brahmana said, this is the seva I can do. I can do only limited seva. If you want to see Krishna, go to the capital city. So then Gopakumara said, okay, I will go. Immediately he left. He went to capital city. There he saw a big temple. Temple worship was going on. He attended the worship. So he saw the deity and he saw Krishna in it. So he thought, yes, this is my Lord. He started residing there. He started doing worship there. He was enjoying as far as he was looking at the deity, he was doing darshana, and he was continually chanting his mantra, which he was given by his Guru Maharaj. So he stayed for 1 year, 2 years there. Then the son of the president of the temple passed away. Then he trusted Gopakumara and he made him president. He left. So he ruled the temple. He managed the temple for 1 or 2 years. Then suddenly some saints came there. Sages came there from South India. He was handling everything, but he was not 100% satisfied. Gopakumara. Then the sages told him, if you want to see Lord, go to Jagannath Puri. There Lord resides in his eternal form. If you go there, you can have a darshan of the Lord. He felt very excited. He suddenly left and went for Jagannath Puri. As he had darshana in Jagannath Puri, tears came in from his eyes. So he was very happy doing darshana. Yes, I got the Lord. Now I got the Lord. He started staying there. He was doing seva for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. He started staying there. He was staying. So, and he never left chanting his mantra which he got. After a while, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, he thought that I will go to Mathura. That is the best place. It's better than this place. I like this place, but I have to go to Mathura. I'm missing Mathura. So the next day morning, he went to temple in front of Lord Jagannath. He tried to tell him that I want to go to Mathura, but he was not able to say. He came back again. Like this, he spent 1 year, but he never left Jagannath Puri. After 1 year, 2 year, Lord Jagannath came in his dreams. Yes, if you want to go, you can go to Mathura. There I reside. Here also I reside in a deity form. You can also go in Mathura. I reside there. So next day morning, the Panda gave him the garland, and then he left for Mathura. When he left for Mathura, again in Mathura, he was thinking to go somewhere. This is a full pastimes of Brij Bhagavatamrita. Then again he went to, then as he was trying to go to Mathura, on the way he met some sadhus near the Ganges, and they told him that if you want to go to see Lord, go in Swargaloka. Lord is residing there. Apart from the Gopal mantra which he got from his Guru Maharaj, he also got a benediction that you will always be young and you can go anywhere you want. You will live how much you want. This is the benediction he got. So when he came to know that I will get Krishna in Swargaloka, then he immediately thought I have to go. He immediately just meditated, got an airplane, and he reached Swargaloka. He went, he saw Indra worshipping Lord Vishnu. Then finally he thought, oh, now I got the Lord. Lord Vishnu told him, okay, welcome, welcome, you have come to me. So he had his darshana and he used to worship there. Then he used to see Lord Indra is worshipping. He was willing that he should also worship. So at initial stages, Lord Indra used to worship Lord Vishnu, but for a certain period of time. In a day, Lord Vishnu used to come for a certain period of time, then go. At that time, Lord Indra used to worship. Something happened, some Indra did some sin. So Indra left Swargaloka. After that, Gopakumara was appointed as on the place of Indra. Then he started worshipping Lord Vishnu. And along with that, he was chanting with the Gopal mantra which he got. But for a limited period of time, he was chanting. He was worshipping Vishnu. So again, he was enjoying, but he was missing something, not satisfied. Now, where should I go? I'm not satisfied still. So, after Swargaloka, in Swargaloka, while he was residing, some sages came. Sages told, and what did the sages do? When they came, all the demigods were worshipping that sages. So once they left, he asked that demigods that why are you worshipping him? Who are they? So they told that they are the sages of Maharloka. Maharloka, where sacrifice is done. So they also worship their Lord Vishnu. So he thought that Gopakumara, I will go there. I will get to know Lord more there. I can see Lord more there. Then after that, he again meditated in the plain. He went to Maharloka. In Maharloka, everyone, all the sages were doing the sacrifice. And Lord Vishnu was coming in that sacrifice and they were having darshana. Again, he was very happy there. So initial stages, he was happy. Then after the sacrifice was getting over, Lord Vishnu will go away. And again, he felt that I'm not getting my Krishna all the time. For some time, he stayed there. Then again, he felt not satisfied. So where should I go? After that, again, some sages came. So they told they came from Janaloka. The similar thing happened. He asked them who are they, and they told they are from Janaloka. So he went again. He meditated in the plain. He go Janaloka. Janaloka again. He went for some time. He sat there. He was thinking Jagannath Puri is much better. I'm not getting Lord there. In Jagannath Puri, at least whole day Lord is getting. Here Lord is coming and going. Lord is coming and going. Jagannath Puri is much better. So again, Lord Brahma came there. Lord Brahma came. He was in four hands and all the people were worshipping him. Again, he asked, who is that? So he told he is the creator of the universe. He is Lord Brahma. So again, similarly, he went to Brahmaloka. Like this, going to Brahmaloka, he went to Mahadev Loka. Lord Shiva was worshipping. Everywhere he was getting a limited time. He went to Vaikuntha Loka. After Vaikuntha Loka, inside Vaikuntha Loka, he also went to Ayodhya. Ayodhya is again Das form. He was getting at the Das, but he was missing something. Finally, at the end of Braj Bhagavamrita, he reached Golok Vrindavan. Once he reached Golok Vrindavan, he was completely satisfied. Devotees, when Krishna saw him, when the first time he saw him in Krishna, Krishna was crying. He was telling, where were you so much time? I was waiting for you to come here. Finally, you have come to me. That time, there was tears in both the eyes. So, the purpose of sharing this pastime is this, that Lord Krishna is waiting for all of us. We can't even imagine how eagerly is waiting for all of us. So we have to do our efforts to purify our heart. I'll share the screen again. I like to share something more. Okay, I'll conclude this sharing with you one video. Hare Krishna, everybody can see my screen?
Yes, yes,
A
Prabhuji.
video? Yes.
Our services will give Krishna pleasure. And when we give Krishna, because when we are pure, our services will give Krishna pleasure. And when we give Krishna pleasure, we're going to get back what we are offering to Krishna. We'll get it back. But that is not possible. The contaminated condition stage. Not possible. Divinity will please Krishna. A devotee will never do anything if it is not please Krishna. The qualification for devotee to do something is that this will please Krishna. So devotee is very careful to look at these activities. Will this please Krishna? Will this give Krishna pleasure? If the answer is yes, do it. If the answer is no, please don't do it.
So the takeaway point of this short video is devotees will always do whatever pleases Krishna. So whatever daily activity we are doing in our life, whatever we discussed, we have to think, if this will please Krishna, I will do it. If not, I will not do it. I know all the things are not possible, but gradually we have to apply these things in our life, and we have to try our best to purify ourselves. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Any questions, comments, or anything? Please forgive me if any errors. No questions, comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
sir.
for that beautiful class. Yes, thank you. Yes. Thank you for uh, sharing with us the transcendental wisdom of today, even after a short notice of today's class. I know you. I just told you today morning about today's class, and and here you've made it possible by His grace, Krishna's grace. Thank you so much. I would like to open up to anyone with a comment or a question. And thank you all devotees uh, uh, for being here in this Sangha. Hare Krishna.
I'm trying to learn with all your association.
And,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dharma Pranams. Thank you for a lovely class. I just had a quick question on today's topic. So we say that we should always please Krishna and concentrate our mind on Krishna, but living in this material world, the mind is always wavering all the time from A to Z. So how do we get this mind to always think of Krishna in like every time or every kind of thing we do, because it's very difficult. In Maya is so captivating that it captures even the best. So how do we get to that point? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Such a nice question. And even I face the similar issues. But we have to practice the base thing. What Srila Prabhupada has given us is chanting. And the criteria of chanting, like chanting early morning, focusing on what we are chanting, what we are chanting, we just have to hear. As I told, Srila Prabhupada told that we just have to chant and we have to hear. We have to try our best. We have to show our sincerity. If we are sincere, then everything will be conquered. Even the mind will be conquered. At present moment, even the senior devotees are facing the mind distraction issues. But we have to go step by step, gradually train the mind. And in one of the lectures recently, I came across one question. One Mataji asked that I chant 2 rounds. First 2 rounds, I chant very good. After that, the mind is getting distracted. So what the answer was from Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, that it's if mind is getting diverted after 2 rounds, again pray to your Guru Maharaj. If you all have time, I will share you one prayer of 3 minutes. Is it okay, Prabhu? I can share.
Yes, Prabhuji, that's fine. It's fine with me. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. We have 7 minutes, so just 3 minutes I'll share with you all.
Dear Lord,
It's a very nice prayer. I really liked it.
There is no sin which I have never committed a million times. Everything I have done billion times. I have no strength to overcome my weaknesses. I don't have any single strength. See, all varieties of weaknesses which I have. It's a shame. I cannot help myself. Therefore, I'm begging you, in all circumstances, in all situations, you know everything about me. You know everything completely about me. You know it, you know my weaknesses. I don't have any good qualities. But somehow or other you have got me. And I don't have qualification to ask you for anything. Because I have not done anything that would satisfy me to ask you for anything. I'm not expressing any blessing from you because I have not done anything that would satisfy me for that. But because you are my father, and you have given me this chance to ask you for help. Because this is our relationship. You are eternally, because I am eternally your servant. Therefore, because of this opportunity you have given to me, I'm begging you, please, kindly help me with everything I need you to do to become a bona fide son, daughter, disciple. In all the areas which are weak, in all the areas that are weak, which you know, please make me strong. Make me strong. In history, we have had we have done many duties. We have done this to many duties. The area that are weak, which you know all areas. I'm begging you to please, as you have done to others, do to me as well. To make me very strong. To overcome all my weaknesses, all my obstacles, and become genuine. Make me a success. And put me in a situation that will help me to become that devotee that you expect. You may not look at me, but look at what you want me to be and how I will get to that and make it happen in my life. My dear Lord, I exist because of a cosmos. The cosmos is my shelter. And I should wish it will be done. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the takeaway point of this video is pray to Krishna. When you think you are getting distracted, mind is getting distracted, you are facing challenges in chanting, pray to Krishna. And it's sure you will definitely help. Thank you, Prabhu. Hope I tried to answer your question.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you so much for that. It clarified everything. Thank you so much.
It's really good to see all the devotees from ISKCON Eldred connecting every day in the Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna. Any other questions? Dennis Prabhu, over to you.
Yes. Yeah, it was very good to see you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for leading today's class. Hare Krishna. If there is no any other question, I see today we are graced with our Grace Pachali Kamataji. Would you kindly end the class for us? Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Did you ask me, Prabhuji?
Well, I asked Pachali, Grace Pachali Kamataji, but it's okay.
Mataji, you go ahead. Gayatri Mataji.
Yeah. I
Go ahead.
couldn't hear
Thank
that.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji,
Sorry,
we
Prabhuji.
should pray today. We should pray today of all the assembled devotees who have joined or who have not joined. Pray for whole ISKCON eldorate. One Maha Mantra.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Not just ISKCON Eldoret, we are, myself and Induleka Mataji are also joining from Canada, Prabhuji. So it is more global now.
Yes, yes,
Hare
Mataji, of
Krishna.
course. Of course, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, yeah. Can I please request everyone to please unmute and chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra in glorification of His Grace Shyam Chandra Prabhuji? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shyam Chandra Prabhu ki jai. Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for the wonderful class.